Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we are on Motogp 18 once again with the 2019 mod for the first episode of Season 2 of Race Against Pole. Obviously, if you haven't seen the previous series, which you might not have done, because I have gained quite a few subscribers since November, basically what I do is I go on the Motogp game, go on time trial at the track that the race is currently at, and I try and beat whatever pole position was as the rider. So obviously you can see the garage isn't updated, it's still on Movie Star, but the bike is. So obviously, pretty apparently it was Maverick Vinales on pole. As you can see, obviously that's who I'm playing as today. He did a 153.546. Sorry. So that is the time to beat today, and I think that should be fairly easy to do. So yeah, let's get started. Sorry that it didn't come out yesterday, but I was busy yesterday, and then it's coming out late today because obviously I was watching the real life racing. So yes, what a race the Qatar Grand Prix was. Another good race. I think it's been a while since we've had a boring race in MotoGP, got to say that. There's a bit of a period of time where it got a little bit boring, but last few years the races have always been great, so it's always fantastic. Been to turn 1 here. It's like my first laps on the game today as well, so I apologise if they're a bit scruffy. But didn't really play much yesterday either. Although it doesn't seem like it seems to be affecting me too much. So obviously Poleman Maverick Vinales didn't have the best race today. Ended up finishing, did he finish P7? I think he did. So he'll be definitely disappointed with that. No doubt about it. Through turn 5. Turn 6. Let's throttle out turn 6. I'm trying to push the bike as much as I can. I want to try and get a good lap. It's very easy to beat the real life lap times, unfortunately, in this game. I wish it would be a bit more close to real life, but you can just brake so much later and get on the throttle way earlier. You can gain like 3 seconds over a lap like this without really having to try too hard. Through turn 11. Reminds me when the game first came out. When I was trying to beat Lorenzo's lap time, I really struggled with that one just because I was not used to the game at all. And I was dreadful at it, but now it's so much longer later, and we just invalidated the lap, so we are going to have to go for another one, so that's a shame. So it was a pretty good lap to that point. We can see what the lap would have been as well, anyway. So through turn 15. Braking for the last corner, we've got all over the curb there, and all over the curb again, and the rear's come round and down we've got. It's quite embarrassing. I've just done a bit of a rookie error there. You have to remember that if you take a lot of speed onto a curb, you are going to crash, especially with the weird curb physics this game tends to have sometimes. When stuff like that happens, it's not too bad, but sometimes you can really run over curbs, and other times you can't. It's a little inconsistent. But I guess that's how it is. So starting the second lap now. Hopefully this will be the lap we can do it in. Through turn 1 we go. Backing it in, using the whole first gear there. Turn 2. Yeah, I must say, I also really love the look of the M1 this year. It's really nice looking. Nice to see obviously a change up from Movie Star, because I've been using for since 2014, I think. So it's nice to see a bit of a shake up. Right out to the edge. That curve there into turn 6. We'll see where the penalty zone is in real life, but there is no penalty zone in this game. Maybe someone will make a mod for it, but it seems like a really unnecessary thing to have to add, so I don't think I'll bother doing that. I mean, if someone else wants to do it, then they can, but I'm not going to bother doing that. We've overshot a bit into turn 10, which is where Marquez had an attack on Dovi on the final lap. Hopefully you haven't watched this before watching the race. But, if you have, what are you doing? I've invalidated again. I'm not very good at this game, am I? Oh, we'll carry on. That's a bit of a low gear. Okay, yeah, we kind of messed up there. Through turn 14. It's very easy to sort of just go off circuit a little bit. Just trying to gain all of the time you can. Into the last corner now, turn 16. Gonna try and fire it out once again, so we can at least see what this lap's going to be, because I didn't bottle the last corner this time. what's it going to be? 48 something I think that was, so we're definitely going to beat it if we do a lap that good. But we have completely messed up the first corner here, although it is one of those courses that can pick up a late apex, so it's not too bad. So we saw that quite a bit over the weekend in the races, that if you ran a little bit wide into turn 1, you could sort of carry the speed through if you know what you're doing. Vinales particularly seemed to like the wide line through there. Into turn 4 we go. On the throttle, really sliding the rear tyre. You can turn the bike a lot with the rear on this game, and they do that a lot in real life as well. It's a very crucial part, but yeah, you can really do it in the game, and there's very little consequence as well, especially in time trial where there's no tyre wear at all. So if you're going for a fast lap, you can really turn the bike with the rear. It works fantastically. Through turn 8, looking now for turn 9. Towards, well, flat towards turn 10 really. Not too bad. I mean, we missed the apex a little bit there, which probably would have allowed a rider to get the inside if it's real life, but not as bad as the previous lap. Coming through turn 11 now. Got to be careful that we don't go over the edge of the boundary, the track boundary here, into turn 12. I've kind of gone a bit timid through turn 12 just because I didn't want to invalidate my lap again. Through turn 13, towards 14, where obviously I passed Dovi in the Crutchlow career mode. Towards turn 15, corner, obviously Tom Luthi had a bit of a look at Lorenzo Baldassarri in the Moto2 race, but he didn't go for it. Into the last corner we go, turn 16. We're going to try and get the best exit we can. Obviously the Yamaha in real life is quite a bit down on the straights, but in the game it's pretty good, so we should theoretically have that as an advantage as well. So coming towards the line, what is it going to be? 48.8, so that is the lap time we got here. So we'll go and have a look where that put us on the leaderboard, because obviously you can use mods in time trial now and it does upload the time, which is always fantastic. I did like that as an addition to the game. So we'll head to the leaderboard and see where we end up. So we're on the leaderboard now in 87th, so not particularly great. Obviously this is an esports track, so it is going to push down a little bit. But yeah, it's not a fantastic position. Maybe we could take like half a second off the lap time if we really practice the track, but I don't see a lot more because obviously, as I said previously, Qatar is not one of my best tracks. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. Obviously this series does tend to have quite short videos, but we did mess up a couple of times there, so hopefully that made the video a little bit longer for you. Should be back with some more Crutchlow career soon, and I'll probably upload a montage of the league race season as well. But I hope you enjoyed this video, as I said. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video.